I know that I said in the description of my first video that I was gonna try and make more lighthearted stuff. And I tried doing that, believe me, but YouTube just didn't like me because I had briefly mentioned my eating problems, so it got taken down twice. Anyways, that's not why I'm making this video. Okay, so I thought that I was over this whole thing with my dad. I'm like, okay, I don't know how to articulate how I feel right now because this just happened yesterday. Not even 24 hours ago. And I just feel like in a haze. So okay, so at my school, the wrestling room, which is where I was in, is attached to the weight room, and both doors have doors that lead outside. And keep in mind, my dad is a coach at my school. And I've seen him in person before after him kicking me out, and I felt a little more safe because it was at a sports banquet. So there's like a couple hundred people, and on top of that, I had brought my with me. I don't know why I feel the need to be like, I don't know, because he's never like beat me or anything. I don't know, he just elicits this like runaway like fear response, and that's not my normal response. Yeah, but I was I was laying down on the side while everyone was practicing because I'm out for the season, but I'm not just gonna like not show up to practice. I was laying down and I was facing away from because I was like laying on my stomach and I was like facing away from the door that led to the weight room. And I saw this one kid waving at the door. I was like, okay. And then I hear him say, oh, Coach blah, blah, I'm not going to say his name. Coach blah, blah, blah just waved back to me. And my heart, like, sunk to my butt. Like, I knew he didn't see me because I was really close to the door, but also that's what scared me so bad because the only thing separating us was a door. And I just felt so exposed because the only two people in the room that day that were even vaguely knowledgeable on what my dad did to me, they were practicing, so they couldn't just be time out, you know, like, and like my coach wasn't there because there was a girls' tournament yesterday, so none of the girls were there either. Like, I had nothing. I didn't even have my whistle on me. I had nothing. So I first grabbed my backpack and sat outside the wrestling room because I don't know, a little part of me was like kind of scared that like my dad would try to walk into the wrestling room. And after a couple seconds, I got super paranoid, and I also had to pee. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go hide in the locker room. When I was washing my hands, I don't know what came over me, but like, it's, I don't know how to explain it. it's like this overwhelming sense of dread came over me, and like it's like I got like flashbacks, if that makes sense. I don't want to make it sound like I have PTSD or anything, because I didn't. I don't think I went through anything that traumatic, but I had to sit down because I was scared that I was gonna fall over, um, and I couldn't stop hyperventilating because I had nobody there to help me. My mom was at work, so I couldn't call her. I I just felt stuck. And between being scared that my dad is there and also not having anyone and like feeling like there's nobody there for me, I just couldn't stop. And I had to crawl to the toilet, and I started like dry heaving in the toilet. And eventually I did calm down because me dry heaving like caused my breathing to like pause for a second. Just I was scared to leave the locker room. I don't know why I'm scared of him. It, I don't know, cause my automatic fear response is to fight. Like if someone comes up behind me and jump scares me, I immediately like. But with him, I just feel so weak because I know all these things about him. I'm not gonna say it because that's his business. And it makes me scared of what he would do to me. And he has like power, like he has money, and he can afford an attorney even if he doesn't have the money because his family's gonna pay for it. Like, I don't know why I let him have this control over me, and I don't like it, but I don't know how to make it stop. I don't. I remember when I was 9, I started to pick up on his and my stepmom's wrongful treatment. I don't want to say abuse because I know that so many people have it so much worse than me, and I don't I, I don't know. But I went to a counselor, but then once I got pulled aside, I got scared and I didn't know how to articulate like what they were doing to make me feel like they were mistreating me, because they fed me, they put a roof over my head, I had a bed, like I had blankets. I didn't know how to say that they were treating me wrong, but I knew that whatever they were doing, it was wrong. And I feel like eventually the counselor just had enough of me and was like, okay, this kid just wants attention, which I mean, I guess I probably did at the time, but it's wrong. Like, I don't want to go into the specifics of what I went through living with my dad, but like there was times where I was in the shower and my stepmom would start banging the door down trying to get in, or actually I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I just want to be better because I know that I'm better than this, and I know that I'm strong and I'm capable and all these things. I just want it to be over. I think I'm gonna end it there.